Hello there, everybody, and welcome to a new episode of Survival with Peeporp. And I am Peeporp. I hope you're having a wonderful day. Here we are, just having a look at what we did last episode. We made this wonderful blacksmith with our boy Blig here using an axe. That's now a running joke that he is now using an axe to make a sword. That's great. And we also made these lovely walls over here in this tower, and it's all looking great. And there's a cool llama that has been okay. But yes, that's what we did last episode, and it was all very, very fun. I want to ask a question to you all. I've been thinking of kind of like rebranding this whole series, like changing it into more of a building focused survival play. So rebranding it to make it like building survival with people, not just like regular survival, because I think we are past that point of surviving. You know, we are thriving in this world. Look at what we built. This is much more than just a regular survival world at this point. So I'm thinking of changing up things and making it a building focused survival play kind of thing. Let me know in the comments what you think, if you think that's a good idea. But yeah, that's just a thought that I've been having. I wanted to ask you a lot for your input if you want. But yeah, this episode, I'm gonna do a lot of things that I don't usually do. I want to go over here to the castle. Got some copper there, still from last episode. I want to come up here because this castle is so lovely. If I do say so myself, of course. It's so nice and so big and so wonderful. If we walk in here, there's just absolutely nothing. There's nothing here. And I really think it's time, finally time, to do an interior and a little bit of exterior on this castle. It's just kind of standing here, a little bit lost, honestly, just on its little plinth, not really doing much. But the one thing that I'm going to need to do before is sort this iron farm out. Because this is like the main hall area, and I can't really do much interior work when there are iron golems going to be spawning all about the place. What I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to make a big hole underneath the castle, because I do want to have an iron farm, but at this point I think I just want to make a big hole so it's big enough for the iron golems to spawn in the farm only. Kind of wandering around, sorry. Just so like the iron golems down there can spawn only in the farm. Now I think it has to be like a perimeter of like 25 blocks. I'm not sure. I'm going to have to go and look up that. But what I want to do is I basically want to dig down and make a big square underneath the castle where we can move our zombie and villagers so we can have a good iron farm that's actually a little bit more, well, a lot bit more efficient than whatever we've got going on there. And then I want to get working on the interior of this castle. So I'm going to go and get the beacon, because I think it's only, is it only over here? Or did I move it back? I think I even put it back. So yeah, I'm going to go and get the, actually the beacon's over there. There it is, there's the beacon. So I'm going to go and get that. And I'm going to move it over to under here so we can have a nice haste 2 beacon, so we can dig out this big square nice and easily to make an entrance in the back here. I still need a texture this book. Oh god, Peeporp, come on. Get in the game. Get in the game, come on. So if we go in here, that's a shovel. We got a big room here full of zombies, apparently. So we're not going to have to do too much digging, I don't think. Hope, anyway. So let's go and get that beacon and get underneath and dig a big hole, basically. A big old cube, you know? That's basically how this world works. You have the nice aesthetic thing on top, and then you have the cube underneath with the farm in it. So yeah, let's go make that cube. And there we have it. A nice big hole with a small child running around in it. That's definitely the intention that I had. But yes, here is the hole that I'm going to put the farm back in. I've kind of just dug down so the iron golems won't spawn. But I'm also going to slab the bottom of it here, so that will help with those not spawning down there. But what I'm going to go and do is I'm just going to go and rebuild the farm here. And then move the zombies and the villagers here. And then we'll have our iron farm working down in this little pit here, which is great. Look, I got so much stuff. Got lots just from this little area here. But yeah, I'm going to go and rebuild the farm. Nothing too tricky. I've done it before up there. So let's go and build the farm, and I'll be right back with you. So I'm happy to report back that I just went and moved it. I dug the hole and I moved it anyway, just to get it all over and done with. It was pretty stressless, honestly, except for moving the zombie. The zombie gave me a lot of problems, but that's okay. I kind of got into the swing of things after that, and the villagers were all very nice and sensible and well behaved. And if we come down this crudely made entrance here, this is definitely going to be worked on. We can see here that it is actually functional. It genuinely is working still. So that is completely fine. And what I've done at the bottom, just to make sure that there are going to be no golems spawning on the floor, I've completely slabbed the bottom of this hole. And hello. Don't just leave me alone. There's so many spots in here that I need to get with torches, but I feel like every time I put some torches down, a new spot pops up. So anyway, I'm just gonna have to work at it and shave away at it. But if we come up here, there's a skeleton. No, what a surprise! Hello. There is no longer a iron farm here, which means that this hall, this building here, and the outside is now ready for an interior. And that is very exciting to me. So what I'm going to go and do is do the usual thing. I'm going to go get some resources, and then we're going to go and work on the interior. We're going to fall off that. We're going to start here in the courtyard area. I'm going to have to move my beacon. So what I'm wanting to do is I wanted to make a nice courtyard that leads up into the building. I want to have some dungeons down here and a nice hall and area. So yeah, I want to actually get this castle finished and done with interiors and such. So as I said, I'm going to go and get some interiors. There's a singular bee just chilling out like that. That's cool. So I'm going to go and get some resources, and we will be straight back. We can start work on the interior of the castle. I'm so very excited. Probably not going to get every single room done, but at least get the layout and some rooms done at least. Oh no, I haven't slept. Run away! Let's go get resources. Ah! And here we are in the castle afterwards, and it's definitely not the next day after I filmed that last clip. I have been absolutely rinsing these resources. It's a lot. This is just for the courtyard. These shulker boxes are just for the courtyard. Let me show you the... I've got a few boxes here as well. This is for the interior. Oh my goodness. So many. And then there's another shulker box in another room. But basically what is going to be happening here is this area is going to be the courtyard, and then it's going to sweep up with a nice set of stairs, and it's going to go in here, and then the inside is going to be lovely, and there's going to be dungeons, and there's going to be a great hall where everyone goes around and sits and eats, and there's a bee, and then there is in here, this building is going to turn into the chapel, where the noblemen from the castle will go to do their daily prayers, and then there'll be servants' quarters, and I'm just going to build. I'm going to build, and everything's going to look lovely. It's going to look great. I'm going to do that in the form of a nice time lapse as well. It's going to be quite a long one, but it's going to be very enjoyable, So yeah, let's go into this time lapse and do interiors. I'm absolutely on a roll lately. I've been popping off on interiors, and these ones, I'm sure you're gonna absolutely love them. I'm very excited to show you all. But yeah, let's go into a nice time lapse showing the interior and somewhat exterior being made. And I shall see you after that. And there you have it, everybody. A lovely little time lapse. We can't actually see anything right now. Let's go inside and into the castle courtyard. There's a zombie in the wall somewhere, but that's fine. Look at this. It's so much better than just a patch of grass. We've got a nice pond here with some lily pads and lighting and stuff. And a little just corner of grass, I guess. And here we have some stables with this hay holder thing where the horses can eat out of easily. And then we've got this tree, which I'm very proud of. I'm very much getting the hang of this tree business. I'm really figuring it out and making them look all puffy and lovely, like actual oak trees. I think as long as they look like the oak saplings, like the little icon thing, then I think I've done a pretty good job. And then we've got these lights hanging down. It's really nice. We've got a staircase coming up here. There's one room there, but we'll go there last. I want to go into the main entrance hallway here. And it's just so lovely and cozy. And we've got this big entrance here with some suits of armor guarding the outside, but you know, and then some paintings and a nice little desk area. And then in here is the Great Hall with a huge Minecraft tree window. This is where all the guests come, are entertained by the Lord and the Lady. We've got some lovely paintings up on the wall here if we come round as well here. And that ceiling, just the beams that come across are just very much a big fan of those. And then in here is the kitchen or food prep area. We got a nice little window to look out here. We've got some books, shelves and storage, and a nice little area to prepare food. So this is very, very lovely. If we go downstairs here, we're going to go into the dungeon. I kind of love it. It's kind of, it's lit up very well, but it's still kind of gross and dingy. I need to find some glow lichen or something, because I want to put some of that here, just kind of make it a little bit more underground and like damp, you know? And so everybody has got their own little room. We look inside. We got all the amenities. We've got a sink. We got a bed. And here is the toilet. It's just a little chute that goes into the sewers, wherever that is. But yeah, and look, the bushes are dead and stuff. But yeah. And these are just places for the guards to sit while watching the prisoners and stuff. And if we keep going up, we're going to come up to the servants' quarters. So it's just a simple little room, really, with some bunk beds around everywhere, so they can sleep, and they've got a place to sit and chat and stuff, and they've got some storage and some more windows. I like the addition of the windows. They can really bring in a lot of light. I would have, especially downstairs in the big window. And then pesky torches everywhere. I've put lanterns everywhere, so there's no torches, so I don't have to worry about that. But then we come up here. I think these are still left over from the iron farm that I forgot to get rid of. But yes, this is... I didn't finish all of it because there's still like 2 or 3 stories to go, and I wanted to actually get this video done within the year. So I've decided to just do mainly the bottom, but it's still looking so lovely. And if we come over here, walk across this, it leads us to the chapel. We've got a nice viewing area here. These more wooden beams, but a different kind of wooden beams. Down here is where we come down, and here's the walkway up to the pews. Well, these are the pews. Well, I can't remember what that's called, but that's where the priest stands, and he makes his long monologue talks about religion and such. But this will be the personal chapel for the Lord and the Lady and all the people that work for them. And I really like this detail of like just the fence, and then a copper rod, and then a candle on top. It's very churchy, you know. I really like it here. And then I added this huge window here at the back on this part of the castle, and I think it really adds something from the outside. It's really, really nice. So yeah, that is what I have been doing. That is all the time lapse I did, and I'm very, very happy with how all these rooms turned out. It's looking great. I didn't point this out, but this is meant to be like a bottle of wine, and then there's cups and stuff. I want to add some armor stands eventually as well, with people all around having a jolly old time. And yeah, I'm just very, very happy with how this has turned out so far. But what I want to do, you've seen the time lapse of me building it. I want to build a room with you so we can actually walk through my design process and kind of interior planning. I'm going to get to you in a second. Bear with me. No, stop. So I'm going to go down to the chest monster and get a few supplies. I'm going to get rid of this zombie first because he's driving me nutty. Where are you? I think he might be inside of the here area. I'm not too sure. But yeah, let's go down to the chest monster. So here's the chest monster for all of the stuff that we used on the interior. So there's going to be plenty of supplies in here for us to make a fresh interior. I want to get some of the walls. Let's get some stone and some andesite and some stone bricks. If I can find some. There we go. I want to have a nice bed. I think we got some beds left over there. And it's also getting dark, so I'm going to have to sleep. But also thinking of shelves. Need some fence gates. Definitely some slabs, some barrels for decoration and such. Maybe some glass blocks with the azalea for a nice plant. Okay, so we got a few things from there. Let's go up into the castle. We can go in still through here. But instead of going to the iron farm, it's now a big hall. I love it. Makes me so happy seeing all this come together. Finally, it's very, very nice. So let's go upstairs to the blank canvas rooms, just up here. And I think what I want to do is I kind of want the layout to be similar to the bottom, the floor below. So what I want to do is I want to kind of have a hallway that leads all the way down here. So the stairs come up here, and then I want some more stairs to come up this way. So we'll build this room here. Obviously, it's not going to go all the way down. This is not going to be one big room. But this will be just a little bedroom. We go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So a nice 7 by 5 room would be very nice. Let's put a door here. And I think this would be a great place for some windows as well. So if we pop some holes out of the wall here. That's all lovely and good. So I'm going to build up the walls for the roof. And then I'm going to build the little ceiling part as well with the... Well, I'm going to need to get some more spruce planks, but you know. Okay, let's build this. So now here what we have is like a little kind of box. That's fine because that's basically what rooms are, just boxes. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to first off start by making some shelves. So what I do is I put like a fence gate which shows the actual support for the shelf. And then we come over here with the shelf on the top of the block below so we can place things on it, like some chests. Put a chest there. And a barrel and flower pots and such. Put barrels. There we go, like that. And then we can have a little desk here. Out of a different wood. I don't want to use too much spruce wood because then everything will start to kind of blend together. What I want to do is I want to have a little more the banners with the carpets here. I think it creates a really nice effect. It's like something draped over the table. And then we want to put a cauldron here just because you want a nice little place to like wash your face in the morning, especially if you're in medieval times. I know they didn't really wash, but you know, it's okay. I like to kind of ground it in reality a little bit, but like modern reality, I guess. So I'm gonna put some candles here as well. Nice little part here, and then I think what I would like to do is also put a painting above that. So I'm gonna put some grass blocks here. I want a nice 2-wide painting. That one will do lovely. So we're already starting to get a bit of a room here. So I'm going to, in the corner here, well, I would place a little tree. So what I'm going to get rid of this part of the shelf here, actually. And we can put some azalea trees down like that. And then we'll get the trapdoors so we can hide the side of the dirt. There, that's lovely. I'm very much aware that I've forgotten to bring a bed. And beds are very important in bedrooms because, you know, it's in the name. So, yeah. But also, I want to light this place up or just put a single lantern in the middle and that should light up everything. Let's check light levels. Yeah, it's all good. It's all good and lovely stuff. And so, I'm going to go and get a bed. Honestly, that's what I am needing right now. I'm going to get a bed and some carpets. Okay, cool. We actually have some actual bedroom items. Let's get this bed down. Let's just put it in the middle here. And then what I want to do is I want to put some carpet down. Let's do this. The whole castle is kind of red and white themed, which is why I'm using it so much for the carpets here. So, oh, that is, it's not. I thought I forgot it was not double layered. That's my bad. That's okay. We can just still put some carpets down. I was gonna use my trick where I kind of like put down, the whole wool inside of underneath the block to give it that depth, but like I guess I can't, so that's fine. That is okay with me. So now we got this area here, which I think actually will be where we put some bookshelves and barrels. So let's do that. And then I want to run some trapdoors along the side. But maybe also, instead of having that, I will have some shelves here. I'm just trying to figure out how to do... There we go, like this. Like that. Even though there's not really a support for it. And then we can put some more decorative items on top of that. There we go. I'm just going to put a little seating area here. It's always good. And I think this is a nice little bedroom. Nothing too crazy. Just kind of bringing things in from real life. I'm very aware that I need to texture the outside. So I'll do that. But yeah, it's just a nice little room. Nice little bedroom. Which is kind of above the servants' quarters. So yeah, that is kind of my thought process and how I go about doing interiors and such. Not those two. Those two would be bad. So I hope that was kind of a little help, because I've been very much figuring out how to do interiors properly and how to like give purpose to the inside of a room, and like giving it a kind of not really a story, but like an intention, you know? You kind of need to build with an intent of like somebody living there, you know? You kind of need to imagine what that person does, what they need. And once you kind of figure that out, it's much easier to understand how a room in Minecraft would work. Not just in a Minecraft sense of, oh, I need a crafting table, I need a chest for all my stuff. It's kind of beyond the realms of just regular kind of Minecraft. So now that it's textured, which is completely hypocritical from what I said in my last Channel 64 episode. But, you know, it's completely fine. This room is done. I've walked you through that, and we've got some lovely, lovely interiors done in the rest of the castle. I'm so happy. So happy that this is no longer just a husk sitting on a hill. It's actually got intention, and yeah, I'm very, very much a fan of all of that's going on here. But that is going to be it for today. This is where I'm going to leave you in our lovely new courtyard. I'm very happy with the progress we got today. It doesn't even seem like much. We've only got a few interior rooms done, but oh boy, it was a lot. I can promise you that. So, yes, this is going to be the end of the episode. If you liked the video, leave a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. Leave some comments down below what kind of rooms you want to see in the castle, if we should work on any other interiors, or you want to see some other builds. All of that, just put down in the comments. That's great. I really appreciate it. But yes, this has been another episode of Survival with Peeporp, and I am Peeporp, and I shall see you in the next episode, where we shall be doing more building. Goodbye. 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 Goodbye.